Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joanne. I make fitness and healthy lifestyle content, and today I'm sharing with you my current morning routine. It's not perfect, but it works for me right now. So the first thing I do is take some water. Obviously, I set up a camera and I went back to bed. I also went to the washroom and peed. Anyway, that's not necessary, but basically I sip on water and hydrate. Ideally, experts say the first thing you need to do is go scrub your tongue to remove the dirt that's built up in your mouth. But I just prefer to take water. One day I'll become that person. One day. So once I do that, I go to the kitchen and have a little snack. So today I'm having a banana and a few dates. This is my pre-workout snack. I'll have this as I put on my clothes and get ready. So in the next clip, here I am putting on my fitness or my gym wear so that I can go work out in my house. We're not going to the gym, we're working out in the house. So today is a leg day. This was my final leg day for January. Before I make this thing harder, because I've been following a particular routine for January. Now I want to progressively overload and make February much more tougher, because I want to build muscle. So you can't do the same thing over and over again. You have to be creative, or you have to progressively overload. So if you want to see all that, you can check out my previous workout videos. I have a glute follow along video and a leg day follow along video, as well as a bunch of week of workouts routines that I'm currently following. I'll have that link down below, or I'll include a tag at the top on the right. So on this day, first thing I do obviously is mobility stretches or dynamic stretches, just to warm up my joints and get ready for the workout. So I do squats, I do lunges, and then I do a bunch of dynamic exercises. Then I get straight into the workout. For this one, I'll make sure I also write down the workout. So I did 3 sets of split squats, 4 sets of hip thrust, 4 sets of RDLs, and dumbbell swings, basically kettlebell swings, but I'm using a dumbbell. So you'll see all that. So as I work out, I want to share with you guys how I stay consistent, because I don't want to say I stay motivated. Honestly, I'm not always motivated. For instance, this morning my goal is always to wake up at 5, but this particular morning, being a Friday, I got up at 5:30. In fact, I didn't want to film this, but I knew I had to do it. So I want to talk to you guys about how I stay consistent, because motivation is not something you can rely on. The number one thing keeping me consistent is the fact that I want to show up for myself by following through with the things I say I'll do for myself. I want to keep the promises I make to myself, because I'm tired of living in cycles. I'm tired of saying I'll do something and then choosing to procrastinate. I think most of us can relate to this, and it's not only in our fitness journey, it's in all areas of our lives. For instance, for me, this has been a big struggle when it comes to posting content. I have a tendency of telling myself, you don't have to post today, you've done so much work, just go home and rest. The truth is, when I look at how I spent my day, some of that time could have been used to edit videos instead of scrolling through on TikTok and Instagram. And the irony is that even that time I'm saying I want to rest, I'm just spending time scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. So basically not managing my time well. When it comes to my fitness journey, the story I tell myself is that I can do it the next day, or a day's rest won't hurt, so just stay in bed a little while longer. The irony is that on the days I choose to stay in bed, I don't end up sleeping, so it ends up being a waste of 30 to 40 minutes trying to find sleep. The thing that has helped me manage this bad habit is first and foremost having a routine. For instance, for my morning routine, is I wake up, I drink my water, I go to the kitchen, I have a snack, and I immediately know I'm supposed to be working out. For my night routine, it's different. I think I'll share with you guys my night routine. The beauty of having a routine is that once your body registers, your body actually helps you and reminds you that this is what you're supposed to be doing at this time. The first 1 or 2 weeks of you trying to follow your new routine are going to be tough, but do not give up. Your body eventually is going to adapt and it becomes natural, it becomes second nature. I believe this is what we call the body clock. For instance, for me, my body naturally wakes up at 5 from Monday to Friday, regardless of what time I go to sleep. And there's nothing I can do. I can't force it, which is mostly, or I think why, when I try to force myself to go back to sleep, it doesn't happen. A tip with creating a routine is that your routine needs to have the things that you want to achieve or the goals that you want to achieve. For instance, for me, I want to build muscle. So I've set up the period between 5 and 6 is time for me to work out. My goal is to drink more water. So the first thing I do when I get to the office is fill up my 2-liter water bottle so that I can sip on it throughout the day. So for you, it could be I want to eat healthier. So you set up Sunday or Saturday where you go to the market and shop all the fresh produce that you need. So basically, you make time for the goals that you want to achieve. So don't copy someone else's routine. Write down your goals and make time for them. The second thing that helps me stay consistent is being intentional. The 2 ways I work on being intentional is number 1, setting my intentions for the day or the week. I started off with setting weekly intentions, but I think I'll be doing daily intentions for the month of February. So what do I mean by setting my intentions? It basically means writing down the things I'll do for myself during the week to propel me towards my goals. And this doesn't need to be complicated. For instance, if one of my goals is to prioritize self-care, my intention for that week might be oiling my legs with Vaseline just so that they can become smooth, or it can be anything like I'll do 4 body showers where I'll make sure I first do a shower with normal soap and then I'll do the body wash, basically just pamper myself. So I make sure to write down, like, this is what I want to achieve for myself today. Or if my goal is to grow my social media, say Instagram and TikTok, then I'll write down my intention for this day is that I post on TikTok 1 video and I post on Instagram 1 video and I post on my stories. So basically, setting intentions or small broken down things that I'm going to do that are going to propel me to the goal that I want to achieve. And on that note, guys, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok and make sure you subscribe and like this video and share it if you like it. So at this point, once I'm done with my workout, I put on my playlist, my gospel music playlist. That song is my current obsession. So anyway, once I put my music on. I make my bed at this point. Apparently, you're not supposed to make your bed immediately you wake up. You need to let it breathe. So that is why I don't make my bed immediately. If you have a Moko mattress, you know how heavy that thing is. So basically, me making my bed is usually like tucking in the sheets where I can, because lifting that mattress is hell. So once I make my bed, I now make my post-workout smoothie. This one I had banana, mangoes, oats, peanut butter, yogurt, and I added a bit of water to help with the blending. So because I'm trying to build muscle and gain a bit of weight, apparently this smoothie is supposed to help you add weight. You're supposed to add milk, but I'm not a fan of milk, so I just use a bit of water. And I think yogurt does the thing. So anyway, so this, I'm just going to prepare it and I'll sip on it on my way to work. And once I've prepared this, the next thing I'm going to prepare is my breakfast that I'll now have at 10 a.m. when I'm in the office. So on this particular day, I was making a burger. You'll see in the video as the video goes on. As you watch this, I think we can talk about the second way I stick at being intentional, which is usually giving myself a speech. And the speech goes something like, if you don't do this, what are you not going to achieve? If you don't get up and do it, you're not going to see the progress you're looking for. And in another week or in another month, you'll be back here in the same station or in the same position and saying and starting the journey all over again of setting up goals and trying to achieve them. So just get up and do it. This speech actually happens a lot even when I'm working out. Like sometimes I'll be doing hip thrusts and I have like 20 reps to go and I'm like, oh my god, can I just stop at rep 10 and then we'll call it. They'll even out during the week, but I tell myself, if you don't do the reps or the sets, then you're not going to get the growth you're looking for in your glutes. Or it might be when I'm editing videos, I'm like, but I just want to sleep a little longer, or I just want to lay in bed and scroll. Then I'm like, if you don't do it today, a week from now, a month from now, you'll still be saying you're going to do the same thing and you're not going to achieve it because you keep going in cycles. You say you'll do something, you don't do it, you stop, and then next year you'll be on the same cycle. You know how you set up goals and you say you're going to do them and you only stick to them in January, and then when February comes you're like, hey, I've done so much in January, let me just take a little break. And then that break turns out into you go for 1 week, you take a break for another, and you're not consistent, or you're not following through with the things you said you're going to do, and you never get to achieve anything. So these two, that is writing down my intentions for the week or the day and giving myself the speech, really do go hand in hand. The writing down of my intentions help my mind stay focused on the vision or the mission or the mission or the goal. And the speech I need it when I'm actually carrying out a task and I'm feeling like I want to procrastinate. So yeah, those two can't be separated. So here I am making this burger. At this point, it's on Friday. The ingredients are like already over. Here the lettuce was Danzo, so we are going to make a half-ass burger. If you want to see my actual breakfast burger recipe, I posted it on my TikTok and my Instagram, but this turned out amazing. So I basically just do a burger bun, the chicken which I had meal prepped, and I add an egg. The sauce was over and I was like, I'm not about to mix any more sauce in a cup, but basically what I use to make the sauce is ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. and that's it. And that sauce, it just works for whatever burger you do, you know, they be a beef burger or a chicken burger. So once I'm done with prepping my breakfast, I go straight into the shower. I still have no idea how to film in the shower, but at the same time, time was running out because, of course, I woke up late. Well, I wasn't really in a hurry on this particular day, but yeah. So I shower, I do my skincare, and I get ready for work. And this is me doing that. So my other tip for staying consistent is the 5-minute rule. So the idea is whenever you don't feel like doing something, just start, and if within the first 5 minutes, when the first 5 minutes are over, you still don't feel like doing it, you can stop. But the thing is, once you start those 5 minutes, most times you're going to find that you end up doing the thing that you weren't feeling like doing. So that's like a trick to the brain, and it works every single time. The other tip, just in case the 5-minute rule is not working for you, you can try time blocking. Like you can, for instance, I like to use this on weekends because that's when I'm the laziest. So I'll like say from 10 to 11, I'm going to use that time just specifically for editing a video or something of the sort. So after that 1 hour is done, or the time period I've set up, then I stop the thing, and at least I'll end up having done something productive. So yeah, those are my tips. I'd like to hear from you guys what tips you have for avoiding procrastination or staying consistent. And that's it for my morning routine. So basically, deal with traffic when I get to the office, and as I had mentioned earlier, I fill my water bottle, which is a 2-liter water bottle. My goal is usually to drink 3 liters of water, and that's it for my morning routine. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.